It's a common situation for many homeowners. You love your neighborhood and your yard, but as your family grows, the house starts to feel small. Usually that forces a choice. You either deal with a stressful move, or you find a way to make the space you have work harder. This is 34 Boscombe Road. It's a classic, charming bungalow, but the current layout is tight. To stay here, the owners need to find more room without losing the character of the home. If we look at the red garage door on the side, we see a typical feature of these homes. It's a separate space that is often used for storing old boxes rather than parking cars. Expanding a home often involves a long, uncertain battle for planning permission. However, these owners used a strategy called permitted development. By following specific national rules, they obtained a Lawful Development Certificate, which confirms that their expansion is legally allowed without a full planning application. This certificate changes the way we look at the building. The bungalow is no longer a fixed, finished structure. It's a site with a significant amount of square footage that is already approved for development. The first phase of the architectural plan focuses on the underutilized garage at the front. On the outside, the change is seamless. The old red door is removed, and the gap is filled with brickwork designed to match the rest of the house. This elevation drawing shows the new proposed window. It replaces the garage door and signals that this area is now part of the main living space. Looking at the new floor plan, we can see how that former garage is used. It's been split into a quiet home office at the front and a dedicated utility room toward the middle of the house. At the back of the house, the original layout was quite segmented. These lines on the floor plan show the walls that originally separated the kitchen, the lobby, and the bedrooms into small, dark rooms. The proposed plan uses a rear extension to fix this. These purple lines show the new exterior walls, pushing into the garden, allowing the architects to remove interior partitions. This creates a single open-plan area for the kitchen, living, and dining rooms. By reclaiming the garage and extending the back wall, the ground floor changes from dark corridors into an airy, centralized hub for the family. To make sure this new, larger room feels bright, the architects redesigned the entire rear wall. The original small windows are being replaced with large glass doors, which creates a direct connection between the kitchen and the garden. These doors open onto a new raised deck. To maintain privacy for everyone, the sides of the deck are fitted with obscured glass panels that block the view from neighboring houses. Now let's look upward. Bungalows often have very steep roofs, which means there is a large volume of empty space sitting right above the ceiling that normally goes to waste. To make that area livable, the plans include a rear dormer. This side view drawing shows how a flat-roofed section is built out from the back of the house to create enough headroom for someone to stand up comfortably. This loft floor plan shows how that new space is utilized. It's large enough for a new bedroom suite, a bathroom, and a landing. To keep the top floor from feeling dark, a new skylight is installed on the front slope of the roof, flooding the new bedroom with natural light. By extending the roofline and adding light from above, the architects turned a dusty attic into a premium living space without changing the look of the house from the street. When we compare the original layout to the proposed design, the difference is clear. While the house doesn't take up much more of the actual plot of land, the amount of usable, daily living space has effectively doubled. Designing specifically to fit within permitted development rules allowed these homeowners to reach this result, while avoiding the typical months of red tape. Understand how to look at the potential in a floor plan, and you'll see the current walls of a house are just a starting point. 34 Boscombe Road proves that a home's value is found by looking past the current structure and identifying the growth that is already permitted by the law.